Let me know if you can hear me okay. We're just waiting for Jim to jump on and do his thing. I just realized that was the wrong intro as well, but never mind. So yeah, welcome to Hypno News Live every Thursday at 8 p.m. EST or 1 a.m. UK time. Let us know in the comment section where you are watching from. Always good to know whereabouts in the world you're watching from. And if you have any positive news, any good news about the world of hypnosis and what's going on in the world of hypnosis, then we would love to hear it from you as well. So yeah, definitely going on that. Paulette says there, yes, Paulette, a couple of minutes late. We did have a bit of a technical hitch with Jim's microphone. He is rebooting his system as we speak now as well. So Paulette, good to see you from Michigan, I believe, if I remember rightly. I think that's correct. Yes, I have a terrible memory, especially this past couple of weeks. Actually, I have been under the weather a little bit, so I've had complete brain fog. But I'm getting there slowly. So yeah, yep, there we go. See, my memory is not as bad as it was, and maybe I should hypnotize myself into having a better memory. So yeah, there's lots going on in the world of hypnosis, and it is really exciting times as well. We're coming up into kind of conference season soon, which is amazing. But yeah, do get in touch with us if you have any news that you want to share about hypnosis conferences, any events you've got coming up, and we'll happily go on about them as well. Sean is here. Sean, live long and prosper. I was admiring an image of you this afternoon, which was the one in your captain's uniform at the conference, which was great. Oh, do you know what? I'd heard of that. I'd heard that a couple of years ago and never thought anything of it since. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Put Vicks on the bottom of your feet with cotton socks. Vicks Vapor Rub. It's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to bring out all the toxins out of your feet. I love a good hack like that. Jim, if you're there, if you can hear me, let me know. I can kind of see your camera, but I can't see your feed that's there. So if you just give it a refresh, that should sort that out as well. We do love the technical itches, and I'm not in the studio today as well, as you can tell. So I'm en route everywhere, as I always am. So yeah, and leaves your feet soft and smooth. Sean, I have soft and smooth feet anyway. No, do you know what? It's a great hack, is that? There we go. A Wonder Woman outfit and Sean dressed as the captain. That would be cool. What would Jim come as dressed as? So yeah, Jim, if you could refresh your feed, that might help as well. But yeah, anyway, let's get on with the show whilst we wait for Jim to join us. We have just obviously finished the PHS Summit. We're coming up. The next one, I believe, is there's a few coming up that I'm not at, such as I believe it's the ICBH is coming up. If it's not here already, let me just have a look. I've got a link to some stuff here as well. PHS Heartlands. Oh yes, of course, Heartlands Hypnosis. Heartlands is coming up. Oh, I can see Jim now. I'll pop him in here. There he is. There is Jim. Jim, how are you doing?
Great. How's everybody else doing?
I'm doing spot on. See, can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, fantastic. There we go. It worked.
You know, I needed Sean here to restart my computer for me. That's what I needed. I mean, Captain.
We all need the captain in our lives.
That's right. I'm seeing something about Vicks. Are you sick?
Do you know, I'm still not right since coming back from my last trip. But yeah, today it's just been like I'm just like, oh. But I've actually just ordered online. What's it called? There's a name from now.
Suspect. That's fantastic.
Some thought drops they're called. They're like a drop that's got all sorts of goodness in it that clears your mind and focuses. So I'll see how that goes.
Where do you get those? I
Oh,
need
it's
some.
supposed to be, whether the internet hype is there or not, but it's got all sorts of stuff. It's got like ashwagandha in it. It's got like lion's mane. It's got all sorts of weird concoctions, and it's supposed to, a few drops on your tongue, it opens up your sinuses, allows in more oxygen, and apparently it's great for getting you unfocused and helping your creativity. And so I thought, yeah, I thought I've got to give that a try. I'm going to be so disappointed when it turns up and it's just like homeopathic medicine.
Not that there's anything wrong with homeopathic medicine, of course.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Completely
So Paul, will you be in Michigan? I'll be in Michigan. Jim, will you be in Michigan?
Of course, I'll be in Michigan.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Heartland is a great conference.
Sure is.
Yeah. The Michigan conference is fantastic as well.
Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to both. And Hypno Thoughts, of course. I wish I could go to the one in Orlando, man. That looks like so much fun. ICBC. Yeah.
Yeah. There was
oddly, that one's
great conferences out there.
There really are. Oddly, that conference has been around for a long time. I didn't realize how long. I mean, I've been around since 20 years, maybe 20 years. I didn't even realize it. Only because I was talking to Richard and he said something about 2010 was one of theirs. So I'm guessing it was even before that. So I kind of thought that that organization was relatively new. It's only been on my radar for the last couple of years for some reason.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, it just goes to show. It takes 20 years to become an overnight success.
Exactly. And, that's really why it's important for us to do these kind of shows. We've got our show, Michael Brody does Mindsight. We got Hypnosis Hero on Monday nights. Dan lets people know what's out there because, I mean, even for years, I didn't even know about any conferences. I hear about Hypno Thoughts every once in a while, but I thought, who wants to do that?
Yeah. It's weird. Again, it's only in starting to attend more conferences and speak at more conferences that you become more aware of the ones that are out there as well.
Right.
It's also then about finding the ones that are right for you as well. I mean, I'm sure you're the same way with attending conferences, and it's been nice networking, but maybe not right for me. And so it's making sure that you're networking with the right people that's going to benefit your growth or your business's growth as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sean, are you branching out to to more conferences now, or are you still Hypno Thoughts and PHS? Not sure. Just curious. I think Paulette's coming down to Heartland. I don't know.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for Heartland this time. The Aisha are running a one-day pre-conference on kind of like the secrets to success, which is I'm really excited for that. And again, to listen to Terry speak again. Salish is doing the show there, I believe, as well, isn't it?
Nice, yeah.
So he's that's going to be good.
He's won tons of awards. What do you speak? What's your role in that? What are you speaking about?
On the training thing or at the actual, what's my talk about?
Both of them.
So on the training thing, there's 6 of us all kind of putting our kind of 2 penneth in about what we think are the secrets to success. Mine's kind of on personal branding and image and how that's helped me do well. But then my talk is on it's either going to be on live streaming or on the stage hypnosis, Don't Be a Chicken, which is like the confidence to get up on stage.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I saw that way back at HypnoBiz.
Yeah, that's where it started. That's where we met.
Exactly. I will always think about this. I will always remember 5 Guys and waterfowl. Wanted over burgers and waterfowl.
Exactly. The best way.
Finding those like-minded folks. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
I got to tell you,
lobe of the
personal
soul.
branding. The what? Lobe of the soul. Exactly. I got to tell you guys, if you're watching this right now, if you're a stage hypnotist, if you're a hypnotherapist, whoever you are, man, go take a look at your photos. Go take a look at your, what's going on with your website, your Google My Business, your social media cover page and stuff. Because I got to tell you, as we were sorting through some of the submissions for PHS Rocks, it's and let's just be blunt. I'm astonished that some people are getting work.
Yeah, I'm astonished
With the
people
photos
are not incarcerated.
Yeah, exactly.
I think if your promo headshot is more than 20 years old,
Yeah,
you need a new one.
yeah, you definitely need a new one.
So, but so in a world where we understand the power of suggestion, suggestion is not just the words, it's everything. It's, what does our website, our social media, what do all these things say about us? And so it does make a big difference.
Yeah. So if you're successful with that photo from, the early 2000s, think of how much more successful you could be. Because here's the thing, it not only do you look different, so you can kind of get away with that. They'll be shocked when you show up. Oh, who are you?
Yeah.
But it's obvious, like the backdrops were different. The dress, the clothing was different. It's obvious that your photo is old, people.
And styles change.
Styles change. Yeah.
And it's the reason why I believe Salish, I mean, he's a great hypnotist, but he looks cool. His image is cool. His branding is cool. His everything out there, has that, it delivers that message that he is a cool hypnotist and it's going to be a fun show. If your professional headshots have been taken by your mate on a iPhone 8, maybe not going to do you the best in marketing your show. And that's
or even worse than Android
as well.
What's that?
I says that's the same for hypnotherapists as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah. And hypnotherapists, man, all your websites look alike. So go take a look at those.
Butterflies,
streams, nature scenes, angels, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can, I mean, yeah, up your game. This is what you ask yourself. Would I hire this person? Would I hire me?
Yeah. And it's we live in a world where it seemed negative to be kind of egotistical and shout about all your greatness, but there's got to be a balance there as well. You do have to tell people, if you're good, you've got to tell people you're good. You've got to show people you're good. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. There's because I think some people, they get caught up in that because we're told, don't brag, when you're a little kid, don't brag, don't boast. Yeah. And then there's that one, and people have quoted this to me before. They're like, in my classes or something, they'll say, the lion doesn't have to roar or something because, well, you know what? You're not a lion. So, like nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to care about you until you care about you and start telling them how awesome you are. And there's ways to do it subtly. You don't have to do it blatantly, come to one of our classes, we'll teach you that, but by my training.
But that's for me, I think that is one of the big secrets to success. It's part of what the Level Up program is about. It is those little things that really help you stand out and make a difference.
Yep, absolutely.
Cool. Yeah. So let's got a quick link to some of the Heartlands. Let's just pop that up there as well.
Oh, good.
There we go. So that's Heartlands. That's coming up in a few weeks. It's 8 weeks?
Boy, it's right about just a little over 8 weeks. Yeah. Well, it's coming right up.
So there we go. Paulette says Lions Roar. Yeah, so Heartlands is a good one. And again, I always love the fact that they've got the stage track there as well. So you've got that metaphysical, business, NLP, hypnotherapy, and the stage stuff.
Lions Roar. Yes. And if you guys, I'm telling you, dated. Wow. Good.
Yeah, love that.
Love that.
Yeah. So yeah, so Heartland's definitely will.
There are people. Look, there's people. People are gonna put you down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. We've got quite a delay today, I think.
Yeah, there does seem to be a slight delay, but we can make it work. There we go. Pacific Northwest. It's great seeing stuff out there for that on social media as well.
Yeah.
The schedules are out. That looks really cool. Dennis Ridgway says, "Hi guys."
Dennis, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. And Dennis Ridgway and Colin actually have a workshop out at Heartland.
Yeah, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about, Dennis? I forgot. Something about being magnificent, I'm sure.
I thought you were going to say something about being memorable then.
Ah, definitely memorable. Personal branding, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think somebody said to me years ago, you've got to be remarkable. You've got to put on a show or do a service that someone will tell someone else about it later on. And when you can do that, that's the trick.
Sure.
So yeah, so Pacific Northwest. Yeah, that looks really good. I believe Dan's coming over again as well. I spoke to Dan the other day, and he says he's definitely going to be there for that one.
Yes, looking forward to seeing him again. Oh, and if you're a stage hypnotist, if you're coming out that way, I'm getting all kinds of bids out there for shows. I might be able to pick you up a bid. I'm pick you up a show. I'm trying to, I've talked to William, and I'm trying to work it sort of like he does out at Heartland, because at Heartland during that time of year in the Midwest, they're doing a lot of post-prom or something like that. But out here we're doing graduation nights in June. So I think we can really turn that into something cool like he's got going at Heartland, so we can give out some shows.
Nice. It kind of helps everybody out. There's that then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Hypnoticon. That is March the 1st and 3rd. So that's probably the closest one happening wise. This is the one that's in Orlando.
Mm-hmm. Where they do the Greek dancing. Good times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love those photos. Makes me want to go. So I would like to go to that one, especially out there in Orlando. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I remember the video when it came out a couple of years ago of everyone, was it swinging the napkins around?
Yeah, I think some people were even dancing on the tables.
Yeah.
Is that you, Dennis?
Yeah, it's definitely. I could just see Dennis and Colin doing that in the togas.
How fun.
Yeah, that looks like a great conference. Dan from the HypnoCaf put an image together for
I love that.
Some stuff that's coming up as well, the different conferences. So that is really great.
I got to tell you, so Dan's another one of those, although there was a big misspelling on it, but when it's Dan, there's going to be misspellings. It just is. There's here's a guy who I've seen his branding just get so much better. 10 times better than when I first saw his stuff. If you look at the new website they've got up and the stuff that he creates for that calendar and stuff, it's really he's working at it. You can see it.
I think that's the way to do it, though. I believe. I'm a big picture guy. I believe a lot of people get caught up in making sure that everything's perfect straight away. So they want to make sure that social media is right, the images are right, the website's perfect first. But then sometimes you've just got to run with what you've got. Get something up on a website, get something on your social media, then get the meats and gravy, get the work done, and then build it out from there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't have to do it all at once.
Yeah. Dennis Ridgway says, Grant, do you have your Speedo?
We can only hope.
I'll definitely be bringing them to Heartlands.
Yeah. Deal.
Yeah. What else is new?
Well, and before I had to restart my computer, I had a couple of links set up, but there was one that I just saw. Richard Barker, he's doing a training over in Germany, it looks like, and then a couple of months from now, he's doing a training out in Virginia or something. So if you're nearby that, and you want to learn stage hypnosis, I mean, talk about a guy who's got the branding down. Wow. In fact, I got to be honest, guys. When I first built my website, his was one of the websites I drew inspiration from. You know, I went around and I said, who are the top people in the business? And I went and looked at all these websites, and I was like, okay, I'm going to borrow a little bit here, borrow a little bit there. So, yeah, great guy to learn from.
Yeah. He's doing it's a Stage Street and marketing course, I believe.
That's what it is. Yeah, Stage Street. We'll get the link up next time when I don't have to. Well, I'll restart my computer first next time.
Yeah. I must admit, I've just been doing some new stuff in the studio, and I've got some in-ear monitors and all sorts of stuff. But I had to leave the studio early today, so yeah.
And so, and the brand.
Yeah, we've got a couple of interesting things coming. I says we've got some interesting things in the pipeline coming up soon as well. Which
I'm super about. Tell us which ones you're talking about, because we got a lot.
We've got a lot going on. So we're going to be doing an online kind of health and fitness thing is it next month? Just over next month.
April
time.
Yep.
And so that'll be for those that are wanting to kind of make that positive change. That'll be a good thing, but also great for hypnotherapists that are looking into wanting to start doing those types of things. It'd be interesting for them to get involved in. And then we have a really interesting training coming up with your friend. Is it Bob?
Bob Martin. Yeah. This, guys, we're doing he's doing the training. What is it? June? Middle of June. And he's going to be doing his the word wizardry that he does. He'll demonstrate. If you want to see a good demonstration, but that's another thing, I'll find the link for this. But some of you have already watched it, but he's going to be doing his conversational hypnosis. And you know, the great thing about Bob is he's like a normal guy. He's not one of those creepy guys. He's not a weird guy. He's not, you don't get the idea that he's going around, using it to just, pick up chicks and stuff, which if that's your thing, good for you. But no, he's like a regular average guy. And he just uses his powers for good. And if you watch the Hypnosis Hero episode, he damn near got me to eat pineapple pizza. So that's how good his skill is. So if you want to walk away with some of those skills, it's going to be about a 3 or 4 hour training. So you're going to get some. And what we did is we said we want to make sure, Bob, that the people can actually walk away with this. It's not going to be an hour like an overview. They're going to walk away with some real skills.
Yeah,
real skills.
It was interesting to watch that, like him holding court and having a conversation at Hypno Thoughts.
Oh yeah,
it got to the point where everybody was so scared to just blink or move or swallow or do anything. Just in case. Yeah, but that was fascinating to watch how that word kind of that, like I said, that word wizardry, weaving it round and just really captivating people. I thought it was fantastic. So I'm really excited for that as a workshop.
Yeah, really. And he's got a book coming out, and so Grant and I have actually been we're putting in some thought on we're actually putting a whole series together, master classes, to help us all. Conferences are great, but a lot of times you don't get that meat, and so we're going to give you kind of, this will be sort of an in between an actual all day workshop and like a class you might take at a conference where you're going to walk away with some real skills, but you don't have to invest a whole day. You don't have to go somewhere. You sit there right in your home and learn something really cool.
Yeah, and it's about that delivering value and the like skills that that fascinate us, that we think is going to benefit us and the community at large as well. So trying to bring those people together. So yeah, really excited for that.
Yeah, honestly, I was never even excited about conversational hypnosis until Bob was on my show, and then I was like, oh wow, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, cool. Brian Bay said Bob was pretty awesome as a guest on Hypnosis Hero.
He was.
So good.
Oh, by the way, Grant. Oh, as you said, sorry, there's such a delay. Brian and I have been working on some competencies, by the way. So that's coming along.
Nice. That is good to know. Good to see Brian as well. I was going through some of the photos from Vegas. And there's all the ones where we've all got Brian's card with all the different Vegas celebrities as such.
You love that. Yeah.
And Brian, I do believe your package has been delivered.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, Brian
I
said,
still have a package for you, Brian.
oh,
Proficiency. So that's the first thing I got to learn.
yeah. Awesome. And you know what? Brian is an absolutely awesome guy as well.
Really? Yeah. And dude, and I got to tell you, PHS just changed his world, man. He'd never been to a conference, and then to go there and get to meet, Salish and Terry Stokes, Kevin. I mean, wow.
And all the chicks. I mean, every time I saw Brian, he was talking to somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a gadfly,
Yeah.
as we call him here.
What?
It's a term we used to use. I don't know if we still use it or not. Look at this, dude. Sean, freaking hero right there. Look at him. This is how amazing the captain is. He went and looked up the link for the Bob Martin show. Not Bob Martin. What is his name? Yeah, it is Bob Martin. So if you want to see Bob in action, watch him almost get me to eat pineapple pizza. It was scary. I had to stop him. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, Sean, thank you very much. We should get Sean on as tech assist on this show as well, actually.
No kidding. Everything we did just to get Sean. He would have told me, Jim, turn off your computer and turn it back on. Okay.
I must admit, there was Be Live had some technical issues this afternoon where the actual website went down, which is the first time in the history of Be Live it's ever happened. I personally must have had 30 emails from people kind of going, why is it not working? So it's like, it would be nice to push them onto somebody. So I think, and Jim's screen has gone. Jim has gone. So we'll get back to the conferences. Some great stuff going on. Hypno Thoughts live as well. There's some great pre-conference and post-conference workshops. There's some great talks there as well. I'm doing one, Jim's doing one. If you're doing a talk at Hypno Thoughts and you want to come on this show to talk about it, then please do get in touch with us and we'll happily, bring you on so you can showcase and promote your talk as well. At the Hypno Thoughts, I'll also be hosting a post-conference, a live streaming workshop, which is going to be cool. We'll be there, won't we, Jim?
We will be. I'll be your camera guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be carrying your gear and blocking the groupies, or maybe taking them for myself. Who knows?
Exactly. Yeah. Handpick them.
Exactly.
There we go. Brian says, technical issues, don't get me started on cell phone coverage today.
Does he have AT&T? Oh no. We had some issues over here. We've been getting news that maybe Russia is going to launch an EMP at us. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that's another reason why live streaming is so important this day and age. The world has got crazier than it's ever been before. And so it is a great way that you can get that message out there. You can speak to clients. You can still have sessions. I think it's so important, especially after the pandemic, no matter what you do, whether you're a stage guy, a performance guy, a coach, a hypnotherapist, look at your business model and look at how world events can impact that. Boy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Multiple streams of income. Multiple.
I always used to pride myself in just being a stage hypnotist and nothing else.
Yeah.
That was great. And then when the pandemic hit, that throws everything out the way. So now I do everything and anything I can. And, each one benefits the other. You're learning skills in one field, which help another field, but multiple streams of income is a must for anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll be setting up my OnlyFans soon.
I'm setting up my OnlyFeet. Probably what I do. Yeah. Manfeet.com. Check it out, people.
And that sounds like it could be a website already.
It is actually. I was like, that's a good idea. I should get that. Look it up. Nope, it's taken.
must admit, I love that conversations about domain names, and then literally you just go straight off and then register them.
Right. Exactly.
So,
Right.
yeah. Do you have many domain names? I went through a phase at one point, Jim, of just I had loads, and over the years I've let a few of them go just because it's like exactly that. I had some that I just thought they're brilliant names, and then I'd register other people's names not for them, but just so that they couldn't have them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brian. Don't try to get your name. It's already taken.
Let me just search brianbay.com. But I think it frustrates me because someone has grantsaunders.com. So I can only have .co.uk. And it annoys me because I always try and offer to buy it off them, but they won't sell it to me. And so whenever I see a UK business that's only got a .co.uk, a competitor of mine, I went and registered the .com because I am petty like that.
Bravo. And then have it redirect to your website.
Absolutely.
Or Joe Smith has died, and he's left me all of his business. So
I in another business I was involved in, there was 3 main competitors in this particular events field.
Yeah.
And 2 of them didn't get on. And so at the time I was trying to make more waves into that field, but unnoticed. But exactly like that, the .co.uk and .com, I registered the .com of the competitor, but then pointed it to the other competitor.
Oh, well, that's even better.
Yeah,
so start the feud. Oh, I love it.
They fought each other out until one of them was no longer in business.
It's like, I swear I don't have your domain.
Exactly.
Oh, somebody. Oh, what did Grant just send it over here or something?
So yeah, so that was quite interesting. But yeah, I don't do that anymore now.
You've got some other little tricks that you use that I've learned from you that I like.
You know what? I think it's when you're starting out in business, you've got to do guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
As you mature and evolve, then you mature and evolve. But yeah. BrianBay.com is going to be a collection of cat videos and Jim's collection of phallus photos.
Do I have a lot of phallus photos? Did I show them to you? I didn't. You must have scrolled too far when I let him look at pictures. Damn it, Brian.
Yeah. I have a friend that whenever I show him a picture on my phone, he takes the phone out of my hand and then has a look through.
Yeah.
It just makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't really have anything to hide in my phone. And I always joke with people, like, give them my phone to take a photo. I go, don't look at the pictures.
Right.
But whenever someone takes my phone out of my hand, I'm like, what are you doing? So, yeah.
Hey, right.
Yeah.
I'm down to I think I've got about 20 domain names right now.
Yeah, that's a good number, is that?
I've been looking at, so what I do is I get an idea and then I buy it, like we do.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to let it go because what happens a lot of times is the domain registrar, like if I have like Seattle Comedy Hypnotist and somebody else has, Washington Comedy Hypnotist, they might send them an email and say, hey, this is available now. Would you like to buy it? And so my competitor is going to buy it. So I'm like, I can't let it go.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about maybe trying to sell some of them or something.
Yeah. And there's that thing of you have a great idea and then you buy the domain name and then you don't do anything with it. When you let the domain name go, you're letting yourself know that you didn't do it.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's like I say, it took me ages to build up loads of them. And I mean, I used to have like hypnotist in every major town in the UK.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And I thought that was brilliant. And it's only now where my marketing's a little bit more matured. But there's still some of them in areas where I won't let that particular domain name go. Just be annoying.
Yeah, well, and like Greg Steele, brilliant. He got comedyhypnotist.com.
Wow.
And I mean, he must get all kinds of leads all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. A great domain name is just a great domain name,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I hate having to do like the different variations and dashes and squinting one eye and standing on one leg just to try and get it to look right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then those clever ones, some people do those try to get clever. Don't get clever. Make it easy as possible.
Yeah.
as easy as possible.
Yeah. Hypnotistnearyou.com.
Yeah. I actually have that one.
Yeah. That is a great domain name, actually.
Yeah. I can't remember. I might have had to get the dash on that one.
Yeah.
I did. It was like one day I realized I was Googling things like, Chinese food near me. And I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, it's available. There were some comedy hypnotist near me was already taken, but there were some other ones. So I guard those. I haven't really done much with them. I should put something up, but at least I should at least forward them. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, but exactly that. Monitor how you are online and what you're doing,
Right.
and use that as an example of, that's the search terms I need to be looking in. I think too many hypnotists put in the search terms for hypnotists rather than for normal people that are looking for help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone that's wanting to lose weight isn't looking for a hypnotist to lose weight. They're looking for a solution to lose weight. That's when you tell them about the hypnosis. Get them in first.
Yep. Something easy to remember too. You know what I love because you've got several. I love your "Be the Show" because that's so easy to remember. Be the show.
Yeah,
and that's your kind of slogan anyway, so that works really well.
Exactly.
Be the
And
show.
yeah, it is that. Make it. They've got to remember it 10 minutes after they've left your show. Or they've driven past some of your marketing.
Yep. That's why I got damnI'mPretty.com. You can't forget it.
Exactly. And it's brilliant, is that?
Yep. I had the opportunity at one point to get Kellner.com, and for some reason I didn't do it. And then, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. It's been a good show.
Yeah. Good show.
Good show.
Let us know what you think. Please let us know when you've got training coming up, you've got a book coming out, whatever you've got going on. If you want to be a guest on the show, especially if you are, if you're going to one of our conferences, if you're going to Solid Gold, if you're going to NGH, I think that's happening right around now. In Vegas, and then or if you're going to, I always get it mixed up, but anyway, the one in Orlando, jump on the show. Tell us what you're looking forward to or what it was like when you get back. Love to know. Cool.
Yeah. All right, Jim.
Take care, buddy.
See you soon.
Be awesome, everyone.